Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexa Tarot, and if you're watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in the free 5-minute tarot topic of the week, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and all notification alerts connected to my channel so that as soon as I am doing a live stream or when I upload new content, you are the first to know. That being said, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And today I'm going to be channeling messages, focusing on the potential spirit animal that you may have around you at this moment in time and their potential purpose in your life right now. And if you are interested in that topic, then feel free to add obviously to get on the chat, because I will be calling those who are interested in this free live 5-minute reading based on the order that you appear on the chat list. Okay, that being said, for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Please note that all the messages shared here during the live are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. That being said, and let's make sure you guys can hear me well. We're going to start the readings in a few minutes. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Everyone can hear me. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome. As I always would like to remind you, the community tab is open. Please take a look at the community post so that you are aware what topic I will be channeling for the week. Okay. That being said, I also added to the community post a beautiful welcome. Not welcome, beautiful thank you here for all of you who have generously donated to the free messages that I do channel for you. For those of you who have donated, you are seeing there in the community tab 2 of the decks that I purchased with the donations to the channel. We have Beast Soul, the Oracle card. So I'll be using these today, as well as the yes or no as well. Again, I have no affiliation to these cards or to the company or anything like that. I actually purchased them with the donations that you all generously provide to our channel. So just letting you know, we have 2 more decks to use in our live stream. So I'm really excited. I already channeled some messages earlier today. I came on earlier and just took like 4 people. But now we're ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. Letting all of you get yourselves situated. Let me get my little sip of water. Okay. We're going to be ready. We'll see what comes through for each and every one of you. Of course, I'm going to read everything that's in the chat for those of you who haven't read it yet. So the only one question and one question only that I will be channeling today for free, okay, free 5-minute reading is what potential spirit animals and their potential purpose in your life right now. So what spirit animal you could, or animals could be helping you and guiding you right now at this moment in time, and what's the purpose of this symbolic spirit animal. Okay, so again, it's the symbolic nature of that animal. All right, so we'll talk more about that. We'll see how this unfolds today. This is definitely a brand new topic that I'm doing for free on my channel. I've dove into this topic before, but for all the signs and also as a pick a card. So I'm really excited to see how this unfolds. That being said, for those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, scheduling a private reading, all that information is in the chat. Please take a look at that. Legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal advice or professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical financial therapeutic legal advice. 5 important guidelines that we need to keep in mind is number 1, please read the legal disclaimer on your own, although I've read it for you, okay? Number 2, I will call you in the order you've appeared on the chat list. Number 3, if you are not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped and placed at the end of the list for a second chance at participating all the way at the end. So there you go. Number 4, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. So your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. Point number 5, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always in your power, your responsibility, and your free will. That being said, hello, look at all these wonderful intuitive friends who've joined me here today. Welcome, welcome. Alina, hello, welcome. Monica, hello, welcome. Yachana, welcome. Yachna, welcome. Irene, welcome. By the way, thank you, Irene, for giving me a heart there on Instagram. On the thank you post that I did yesterday. I did see that, so I greatly appreciate it. We have Jacques. Hello, Jacques. And we have Ed Garcia. We also have NRA00 Nadira. Nadira, welcome. Now, remember, Nadira, as I've said before, this is not about asking for, actually, where are we here? Okay, I see what I did. Give me 1 second. This is not about asking a private question. Remember that private questions are for private readings. So if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out at my YouTube link in the chat box, okay? All right, so let me write the list down and let's see how many people we have. And of course, I will be closing the list at some point. If we have 10 people, I'm definitely closing it now, but let's see. So number 1, we have Alina. Number 2, we have Monica. Welcome, intuitive friends. Monica Valverde. All right. Number 3, we have Yachna. Number 4, as it appears on the chat list, we have Irene. Number 5, as it appears on my chat list over here, we have Jacques. Hello, Jacques, my dear. How are you? We also have, as number 6, we have Ed. Hello, Ed. Welcome. And we have at number 7, NRA00. All right, so there we go. We have everyone here. I have 3 more slots available. Okay, so let me just write that so like that we all know. 3 slots available for today's live topic reading. Okay. All right, wonderful, intuitive friends. Let's see what comes through. All right, there we go. Actually, where should I put this here? Hopefully there's not too much glare today. I've tried to fix the, let's see, I'll put it over here. I've tried to fix the that glare. All right. Oh boy. Let's see. Where can I place my phone here? Let me see something here. Will this hold it? Give me 1 second, guys. So sorry. I'm just trying to put this here because the glare hits my phone, so I can't see once I call you guys up. All right, so I'm going to review the list again. Okay. So number 1, we have Alina. Number 2, we have Monica Valverde. Number 3, we have Yachna. Number 4, we have Irene. Number 5, we have Jacques. Number 6, we have Ed Garcia. Number 7, we have NRA00, which is Nadira. Okay, so we have Nadira. All right, awesome. All right, let's ground our energy very quickly, and then we're going to jump to the first person, intuitive friend, and that being Alina, okay? All right, Alina, welcome back. Alina, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you are here. We're going to start your reading. Alina, as per usual, I'd like to remind you that all these messages are, interesting, the buffalo just popped out. All these messages are for entertainment purposes only. The buffalo just literally jumped out of the deck very quickly here for you. So again, we're taking a look here at what potential spirit animals may be helping you right now, and what the purpose of what their potential purpose is in your life right now. And you have the buffalo. The buffalo, and there's this kind of like lightning here, where the buffalo is looking at my left-hand side, the past or recent past. There may have been, either in the past or recent past, or right now, you may be currently experiencing some unexpected changes. Okay. Now, this is an oracle deck, but I'm definitely getting here that tower moment type of energy with this thunderbolt. And the thunderbolt is coming across as either this sudden change, maybe there was something here unexpectedly, whether it is that you're thinking about it, because we are in this Mercury in retrograde. Okay, there's something here that may be either shocking, or that you may feel a little bit not in the balance, or not secure, or not stable here in something that maybe you've been thinking about. The buffalo is earth energy. There's this opportunity that you may have during this Mercury in retrograde, which, by the way, just started on the 17th or 18th, one of those 2 days. I want to say it's the 18th. But during this Mercury in retrograde, I feel that you're going to be thinking a lot about certain things that may have disrupted or created an unexpected change in your past or recent past. You may be reconnecting, reviewing, or the sense of recalibrating your mind. There's the sense here of an opportunity that you may be seeing. There could be here projects that you may have started in the past or recent past, which you may go back and think about, or you may go back and review. That is actually a really good energy to use here during Mercury in retrograde. Starting a new project is usually not advisable during that Mercury in retrograde, but if it's something that you already started in the past or recent past and then put a stop or a pause, it's always good to, this would be a great time for you to go back and complete something. So if you've been thinking about something, reminiscing about something, thinking about some type of unexpected challenge that may have happened in the past or recent past, and you're kind of reviewing that, this would be a great opportunity to do so. Buffalo energy is all about the earth. So earth element, as you see here, it's about stability and it's about security. Okay. So there's a sense of persistence here that is coming through in regards to you pushing through an opportunity that may have started in the past or recent past and maybe recycling back into your energy field. This buffalo is about security and stability, and it's about the perseverance. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have here sensitivity, deer, clarity, adaptability, divination. It says, pay attention and use your keen insight. And I'm getting this keen insight as being the valuable lessons that you may have learned from situation, circumstance in the past or recent past, or maybe something that you may be going through right now while this Mercury is in retrograde. Again, there's this sense of you connecting the dots, or you kind of understanding or coming to some type of awareness of things that may have been a little bit of a struggle or may have been a little bit of a rough patch. You do have here sensitive deer, so there's definitely this energy of your intuition, of your ability to sense or lean into your yin energy here. The deer is has a lot to do with yin energy, okay? And guess what? Water and earth are considered yin energies. So again, it is pairing up here, okay? So you have this earth energy and then you have the yin, which is also earth here with this deer. So you have earth coming here. Okay. There is this sense of you being adaptable and again connecting to the lessons from the past or recent past in order for you to push forward through an opportunity that may be either coming up for you in the near future or after this retrograde has ended. That being said, Alina, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. A lot of earth energy here for you, Alina. So there's this sense of you being in this energy of being grounded, of connecting with your root chakra, creating some sense of stability and security here in a specific area of your life. So again, you have two earth animals here. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through. Both of them have antlers, so that could be, again, you connecting with your higher self or connecting with your crown chakra here, okay? Again, I have a feeling it has a lot to do with this Mercury in retrograde. It is usually that energy of connecting the dots. You do have here giraffe, another earth energy. So a lot of earth here for you, Alina. The giraffes are visionaries. Okay, so again, the clarity here of this deer, you being able to be very clear and leaning into your yin energy with the ability to push through any obstacles or challenges from the past or recent past, or maybe something that you may be going through right now. It's going to give you the sense of this, again, animal spirit of the giraffe, where it says visionary. It says rise above earthly matters. Again, validation, confirmation. Buffalo being earth energy, deer being earth energy. So talk about sign symbol synchronicities here for you. It says rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. Again, the grace and sensitivity here of the deer. Okay. Deers are known to be very intuitive. Okay. You're able to see the right path and stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Yin energy does a lot, does deal with or lean into that area of water and earth. Like I said, water and earth are considered yin energies. And of course, that has a lot to do with intuition. So there you go. Alina, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I hope that these messages have resonated for you and hope to see you next time. Okay, Alina? All right, up next, you're very, very welcome. Up next, we have Monica. Monica is up next. And while I prepare myself for Monica's reading, for those of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. And I do have 3 slots available for those of you who are interested in getting a quick 5-minute tarot reading, focusing on the potential spirit animals and their potential purpose in your life right now. Okay. All right, that being said, we're going to jump straight into the reading here for Monica. Welcome, Monica. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. What potential spirit animals, plural, because obviously I'm using 3 decks focusing on spirit animals. As you just saw for Elena's reading, there could be here symbolisms or sign symbol synchronicities running through the 3 decks, but we'll see what comes through for you. All right, so let's take a look here, Monica. Hello, P, of course, you can be added. I'm adding you here to number 8. I now have only 2 slots available. Okay. Let me just write 2 openings. All right. Oh, it looks like it says 20 openings. Let me write, that's 2, not 20. I just noticed that right now. Okay, perfect. Okay, P, I just added you to the list, my dear. All right, Monica, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What potential spirit animals and their potential purpose, what are their potential purpose in your life right now at this moment in time? Let's see what's coming through. Remember, intuitive friends, that right now we're going through a Mercury in retrograde. Mercury rules 2 signs, Gemini and Virgo. So if you are a Gemini or you are a Virgo anywhere on your astrological natal chart, that means you're gonna find a little bit of tension in that area, wherever that may fall for you. If you know your astrological natal chart, take a look at what placement you have in your Mercury. Okay. Also, take a look at the house that is ruled by Gemini and is ruled by Virgo on your astrological natal chart. That's also going to give you a little bit more insight. Okay. That being said, let's take a look here, Monica, what's coming through for you. And Monica, you have Panther. Very interesting. Someone this morning got that same card. And right now, at this moment in time, Monica, you may be feeling, well, first of all, I feel like you have a spirit animal. Even though it says panther, it could be very much connected to a black cat. Remember that cats, panthers, lions, they're all kind of related there. Okay. That being said, I'm getting this like kind of black cat energy, which is number one, good. Okay. That has a lot to do with your intuition. I feel that right now at this moment in time, or in your past or recent past, there's this kind of spirit animal that is protecting you. So if you have ever dreamt or you have been dreaming of a specific animal when you're dreaming, or that you're coming across a specific animal all the time, this is telling you here that that could be your spirit animal, whether it's in your dreams or just like all of a sudden you're just seeing eagles everywhere, or all of a sudden you're seeing black cats everywhere, or all of a sudden you're seeing panthers. Again, that's a sign, symbol, synchronicity here from the universe. Okay. So you have here panther, and the panther, if you take a look at it, is kind of like, having that reaction here to something in the past or recent past. And there may be some type of chaos that you may have encountered, or some type of discomfort or challenge or tension. And there's a lot of rain coming down from above. So that's what these kind of little white slashes are. It's supposed to indicate rain. So there may have been some type of either chaos, tension, or challenge that you may have dealt with either in the past or recent past, or that you may feel there's a little bit of turbulence. Okay. That being said, that has happened, or that did happen there for you to gain some type of personal growth. That personal growth is very much connected to some sense of wisdom here. Okay. So Black Panther is coming through for you here as a spirit animal, right? Now, again, even though it says Black Panther, I'm also seeing a black cat. So again, it could go either way with that. But Black Panther here, again, there's a sense of wisdom and growth after some type of challenge. I'm also feeling here you are listen, I don't know. I'm only channeling messages. Like I always tell you guys, I'm only the messenger. But you could actually have Black Panther as your spirit guide. You know what I mean? Because it's coming through like something here is very much protecting you aurically. All right. So you may have that as a spirit animal. But let's see what else is coming through. I wouldn't be surprised if you have another. And by the way, this panther energy is part of the fire element. Okay. So again, there's this sense of protection, fire, passion, drive, ambition. Okay. The sense of spark here. And I'm getting the sense of protection as well. So let's see what else is coming through for you here, Monica. You have here, wow. I mean, I'm not surprised. Part of the feline category, you have a lion, okay? They're related somehow. Cats, panthers, lions. I'm not a zoologist or anything, but I know that there's a similarity there. I think they come from the same kind of, they're cousins or something, but there you go. You have courageous lion. Again, there's fierce fire energy coming through for you. I feel that right now at this moment in time, you may be reclaiming some sense of standing in your power, where there's a hidden sense here, or kind of like I'm getting like it's being amplified for you right now, is your ability to be very close and very much in sync with your intuition. Lion says courageous lion, fortitude, courage, self-control. Okay. It's reminding you also to reclaim that power that maybe may have been a little bit shaky through some type of chaos or challenge or change or delay that you may have been either experiencing in the past or recent past, or maybe currently experiencing. Panther, again, is all about that growth after that tension or after that lesson. Okay. So this is very, very beautiful. I mean, definitely by looking at this, I'm telling you, you got fire, fire. I'm also getting here, if you are aware of the Lionsgate portal, and if you work with that energy, 8/8/2025, maybe a very good opportunity for you to, again, create this stable alignment here with that Lionsgate portal. Wow, very, very beautiful. Fire, fire energy. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. You know what I'm getting here, Monica, is I'm seeing, I mean, listen, what are the chances of actually bumping into the following? I don't know, but I'm just going to share it with you. There may be like you wearing like a Black Panther or a lion type of like pendant or charm or something, like on a bracelet, on a necklace, on a keychain. There's something here about that would be a great idea in order. I don't know the why, but I know the, like, this is what I'm seeing. So if you get this kind of passion or this kind of like motivation to do something like that, I'm getting here that this is like a good sign, okay, for you to kind of like maybe wear it as a pendant, as a necklace, on a charm. But the charm of the Black Panther, because it's coming across as that energy really working with you in regards to, number one, protecting you, but also keeping you aware here, and having this sense of like reclaiming or connecting to your inner power, okay? And the power of intuition as well. All right, let's see. I'm telling you, if another lion or cat comes out, I'm just going to be like, oh my gosh. Well, listen, you don't have a cat and you don't have a panther and you don't have a lion, but you definitely have what I've been talking about. You have a loon, which is very much connected to intuition. So there you go. Talk about validation confirmation here. Okay. Now, a loon is very much connected with protecting the heart chakra, is very much connected to communication, and is very much connected to flashes of insight. That is what the loon, the animal, the loon, is all about. Now, what's very interesting is that you have the element of fire and you have the element of air. And what's interesting about that is that fire and air are both considered yang energy. So there's a lot of yang energy about action, about movement. And let's see what the loon says here. It says loon, it says intuitive. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Again, remember that I was getting here Black cat energy here with you. Oh, okay. Even though that's a panther. Listen, if you could get a kind of like a pendant, again, I'm getting that like very direct download here. It says, emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude, which is interesting because Panther and lion, sometimes they're seen alone. Okay, so there you go. It says recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So beautiful, beautiful energy here, Monica. Thank you so much, Monica, for stopping by. I hope that these messages have been insightful. I'll take a quick look at the chat in a minute, but I hope that these messages resonated for you. And as always, if you could please share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, I greatly appreciate it, okay? That being said, thank you so much. And for those of you who are watching, welcome. All right, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Whether you are a current subscriber, a visitor, or a new subscriber, I welcome each and every one of you. And thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support to the channel. Today, intuitive friends, I have only 2 more openings. So if you are interested in getting a reading, feel free to add yourself. I only have 2 more spots available, and then I'm going to be closing the reading. So Monica wrote here, one of my main spirit animals is the black Wow. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. Wow, Monica. Very, very interesting. Up next, we have Yachna. Yachna, if you are here, come on down. Monica wrote here, great idea. I'm assuming that has to do with that pendant or charm that I was seeing clairvoyantly. Hello, Zach. Welcome, Zach. Yes, I'm going to add you as number 9, Zach. Great timing. I only have 1 more open spot here for this live. Welcome, Zach. Thank you so much for your like. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so up next we have Yachna. Yachna, if you are here, I'm just going to write this very quickly here just so you guys can get a sense of where you may be falling here in regards to the list, okay? Again, I only have 1 more slot available. And if you are interested in telling your friends, hey, now is the time to stop by at Lexa Tarot. So we have Yachna coming in now. And then up next, after Yachna, we have Irene or Irene. Please note that if you are not present when I call your name, I will be skipping you and going straight to the next person, okay? So I have Irene, Irene, you're there. After Yachna, hold on one second. Hold on one second. We have Elena and Monica just went. Okay. Yachna, after Yachna, we have Irene. After Irene, we have Jacques. After Jacques, we have Ed G. After Ed, we have NRA00 or Nadira. Okay, after Nadira, we have Prob. After Prob, we have Zach. And then we have 1 more slot open. And then we're going to close the readings for today. Okay, there you go. All right. Thank you. Yachna, if you are here, come on down. Okay, Yachna, I don't see you. I've called you several times, so we're going to go straight to the next intuitive friend. Now we're going to be calling Irene. Irene, hello, Irene. Welcome, my dear. Let me just, I keep putting Mo instead of now. I don't know why that keeps happening. Now. All right. All right, Irene, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's take a look. By the way, hold on a second. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have 1 missing nail. So let me get that situated because I can't be looking crazy up in here. I've been trying to hide it, like hiding my pinky here while I'm shuffling, but it's getting a little bit tiring. Hold on one second, guys. No, Ace, no. Shh, sit down. Sit. Ace, sit. Thank you. Hold on, Ace. What did I do? Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. Ace, stay back. Stay back, puppy. Stay back. Sit. Ace, back. Sit, Ace. Back. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. All right, intuitive friends, I'll be with you in 2 seconds. Let me just get this situated here. Repair in progress. Repair in progress. All right, I am back. All right, who's here? Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Yes. No, actually, Carmen, you're number 10. Okay. So, Carmen, you are the last person on the list, and I have just closed the reading for today. So, there we go. No worries. Closed session. All right. Sorry, intuitive friends, I had you waiting there, but I could not deal with that missing nail there. All right. All right, intuitive friends, and we have Irene. Irene, welcome back to the channel. Irene, as always, just reminding you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let me just put a question mark here next to Yachna. All right, there we go. And now we're focusing on Irene. Okay, Irene, let's see what's coming through for you. What potential spirit animals and their potential purpose in your life right now at this moment in time. So let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, Irene? Monica just had a very interesting reading. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation from the start all the way to the end. That was very interesting. Ace? All right. Wonderful. Let's take a look here. Irene, what's coming through for you? What could be your potential spirit animals, plural, and their potential purpose in your life right now? Let's see what's coming through for you. All right. And you have here the spider. The spider. By the way, the spider is an earth energy here. Okay. There may be this energy that the reason why the spider may have come out for you as a spirit animal is that right now you could be very busy like the spider. Okay, you could be busy doing or connecting something, creating something, planning something, fine-tuning some type of plans. I do feel here with the spider energy, because it's very much related to earth energy, you may be grounding some ideas, you may be planning, trying to create some type of more stability or security. Remember that the earth energy is yin. So there's this kind of like focus on going with the flow of this sense of connecting the dots and being very practical about something right now. There is this energy here that I'm getting, Irene, about process oriented versus result oriented. And there may be a little bit of this clash. There could be a part of you that's really focusing on the process, and then another part of you worrying about the results of it. Okay, so I do feel that there could be a little bit of that tension happening right now, whether it's like there's a part of you that's like, okay, I'm gonna just think about really creating and building, and then there's another part of you that may be like, okay, so what are going to be the results of this thing that I am creating and slowly building. I do feel that there's a little bit of this precision or being very strategic in how you're doing something. This could be very much connected to, again, something having to do with having the patience, because it takes a lot of patience here in order for this spider to connect everything together and build a web. So there may be something that you are vigilant about, something that you're very kind of like focusing on, the sense of like focusing on every single detail, dotting those I's and crossing those T's, in order for you to again gain something, right? Be able to gain and or reap the rewards of something. So I do see that type of energy here. Now, earth energy is very much connected to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be some type of connection with that earth energy here. But again, the spider being busy, maybe really in this kind of sense of solitude, or really focusing on something and honing on something on your own. Okay, so I'm getting this kind of Nine of Pentacles energy here coming through with this spider. So you're building, you're creating, and you are fine-tuning something here. There could be here something about creativity, the manner in which you do something or create something. Remember that the spider could build a web in any which way they choose, right? And you could never find a spider web that's the same as another spider that has webbed their web. So there's this kind of like unique thumbprint, or I'm saying thumbprint, but fingerprint that you may have. So there could be something very special or unique in the way that you are building something, creating something, or connecting the dots here in the practical 3D world. Okay, remember that spiders are by themselves. They build by themselves. It's as if, what this energy that I'm getting, I rather do it if I want to do it right, I do it myself. That type of energy. And it could be, either part of your personality, or this could be, that type of energy here. You know what I mean? All right, Irene, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, let's see what else is coming through, Irene. After Irene, please know that we have Jacques. Jacques, you will be next. After Jacques, wow, look at that. You have Walrus. I'll talk about that in a minute. After Jacques, we have Ed. After Ed, we have Nidira. After Nidira, we have Prob. After Prob, we have Zach. After Zach, we have Carmen. And then at the end, we have Yachna, which I called earlier, but you weren't here when I called you, okay? All right, so let's take a look at this, because you have the smart walrus. And again, there's a lot of thinking behind. Remember that I said that I was getting this energy of you dotting the I's and crossing the T's. There's this meticulous, critical type of precision that you may be looking at building or creating here something from scratch, or building one thing upon the other. And guess what you have here? You have smart walrus, okay? Smart walrus is intensity, attentiveness. I mean, I literally cannot make this up. The attention to detail, like I said, dotting your I's and crossing your T's, like the spider energy here. So there you go. You also have here, it says, say no to violence and show your strength in a gentle way. Again, like I said, you may be very focused on doing something or building something, or you may find your internal muse through solitude, or through a sense of being quiet, or really leaning into your yin energy. Okay. Like I said, earth energy And you have walrus energy, which is water energy. Both earth and water are considered yin energies. So you're very much into the sense of going with the flow of either your creativity or wherever your intuition is pulling you towards. You may be getting this sense of intensity here, like this intensity to be really hyper focused on something that is very important or essential here for you. Okay. But I do feel like you're building this alone and you're focusing on this, um, you know, as if there's like a muse here. Okay. You know what I'm getting here with this say no to violence is that you actually, there's something about your, like these animal spirits are kind of in a way showing me that you do need that time of solo time in order to create or build, because there's something about like if something isn't perfectly right in your mind, like your perception, if something isn't exactly organized in the way, there's a little bit of perfectionism is how I'm getting this. And the reason why you kind of need to work on your own or kind of like focus on that being alone energy is because if not, it's like you're the type of person who you would snap at someone if they don't like cross their T's and dot their I's. So there's a level of precision, there's a level of perfectionism or a level of analytical type of energy here, or maybe being very detail oriented that is important in the things that you do. And it's this energy of like if I rather do it alone because it's like I know I'd get it better or I'll do it better than someone else. That's how this is coming across, okay? All right, let's see. Last but not least, we have here this energy coming through. Ooh, grizzly, beautiful. Power, again, earth energy. Okay. Grizzly is you know what is so funny? Talk about validation confirmation. Look at this. There's earth energy from the power. I'm sorry, there's grizzly energy here with the earth energy, like that spider, but also the fish with that water energy. Remember that I was telling you, you have two energies here, earth and water. You may have a very strong connection to either Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and water energy here being Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so they're coming in here both together in this reading, and it says power. Okay, again, with this sense of solitude and with this sense of you kind of moving in a way where you're allowing your creative muse or you're allowing the intensity of your intuition to flow like the water. It's creating this energy where you have this super strength, okay? And you can use this strength in either way. You could be very gentle, could be a gentle giant, but if you need to kind of get in there and kind of like I said, like there's this energy that I'm getting that's like it's better for you to at times to work alone, because it's as if someone doesn't get something right, there's this tendency where you could be a little bit, power, there could be a little bit there of that, it's not straight or it's not perfect, or you forgot to dot the I and you forgot to cross the T, that type of detail oriented type of energy. The grizzly says, I'm indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. There you go. The intuition leading. Again, yin energy here. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. Like I was talking about, being very persistent here, like the spider. And again, because of the earth energy, patience and, consistency here. It says, I never give up. I will succeed. So beautiful, beautiful energy here. Okay. The grizzly here focusing a lot on power and a lot on protection there. So that being said, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Ooh, look at this spiritual moth. A lot of this may be very much opening your intuition as well. So there could be something here that you're building and it's adding more stability in the areas of your awakening or your spirituality. Okay. That being said, thank you so much for your Let me see. What did you write here? That's true. I get snappy. Yeah, that's the word. That is exactly what I was picking up. Like you could like, be a little bit like a little spicy there. But hey, this is again showing you why these spirit animals may be symbolically here adding to this energy around you right now at this moment in time and the purpose of it. So hopefully those messages have been let me see. You wrote that's true. I get snappy. I am a Virgo sun. There you go. Earth energy and a Pisces moon. There you go. Water energy. Makes sense. It came through your reading very beautifully. Thank you, Irene, for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. And up next, we have Jacques. As I get ready for Jacques' reading, for those of you who are joining me now, welcome. I have closed the session for today, but feel free to come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a reading later tonight. I highly doubt it, but who knows? Let's see. But if you missed the session, no worries. Continue to be subscribed to the channel. That's number one. Number two, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to my channel. So when I do a live stream, you are the first to know because you're going to get notified and then you're going to come quickly and add yourself to the chat so that you can have a free 5-minute reading. Okay, because what happens is my readings get very the free openings get picked up very quickly. I mean, listen, you guys can ask my current subscribers here. They'll tell you like it gets packed very quickly. So if you want a chance to be able to do that, you said Irene said, thank you, Alexa. I also love the moth. Okay. You're welcome, my dear. All right. So yeah, so just make sure. So I'm giving you all the advice here on how to make sure that you guys get your free, quick 5-minute reading here with me. Obviously, if you want something a little bit more in depth, you're more than welcome to schedule a private reading. Okay. That being said, for all of you intuitive friends, if you are really liking your free message and you would like to give an extra thanks, my Venmo link is down below in the description box. And of course, I use those donations to give back to the actual Lexa Tarot community by adding more messages, like more decks. Okay. So, Jacques, my dear, are you here, Jacques? Because I'm shuffling and 2 cards came out for you. You're the next person on the list. Now we have Jacques. Jacques, if you're here. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to write your name, Jacques. I keep misspelling it. Jacques. Jacques, if you're here, come on down. There's the hyena and the fish that was coming through. Jacques, if you are here, now is the time to come on down. All right, up next we have Ed. Ed, are you here? All right, so now we have Ed. Ed, if you are here, come on down. Okay, Ed and Jacques, you weren't here when I called you. You could come back later. I'll put you guys on the last of the list. Up next, we have Nadira. Nadira. Okay, NRA00. Nadira. Okay, so Nadira, welcome. Okay, I'm just jumping straight to Nadira. All right, Nadira, come on. Thank you for being here. Let's go straight to your reading. Please note, if I already called your name, no worries. You are more than welcome to stop by later. Hello, Ava Garcia. Welcome, my dear. The list is closed already for today, but you could come back a little later, Ava, or tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm definitely doing readings tomorrow as well, okay? No worries. Everyone who's on this list right here, even if you missed when I called you, I'm going to call you again at the end, okay? It's just that we don't want to keep the people who have been patiently waiting for their reading waiting again, okay? So Nadira, let's take a look here what's coming through for you. Okay, guys, you could take a look at the chat when I called you, but no worries. If you weren't here, you're still going to get your reading, but you're going to get it later after I finish everyone else, okay? Let me just write closed session. Hello, purified soul. Welcome, my dear. The session is closed right now, but continue to be subscribed to the channel, and I'm done for today. I might come a little later. I don't know. It all depends how I feel. But if not, I will be on tomorrow. So make sure your notification is on. All right, Nadira, let's start with you. After Nadira, I have Prop. After Prop, I have Zach. After Zach, I have Carmen. After Carmen, I'm going to go back to the list again to those of you that I missed. After Carmen, we have Yachna. After Yachna, we have Jacques. After Jacques, we have Ed. Okay. So Nadira, let's take a look what's coming through for you, Nadira. What spirit animals may be here right now at this moment in time, and what their potential purpose could be in your life right now. Let's take a look, Nadira. And we have here elephant. Okay, beautiful energy here. Very much connected. I'm getting here Lord Ganesha here for you. Lord Ganesha. Okay, so number one, the elephant energy. And you know, it's funny because I always connect elephant energy to earth. However, in this deck, the elephant energy is connected to the fire element. Okay, so I'm also getting here Lord Ganesha or Ganesha. If you know anything about Ganesha, it's you know, a deity that is very much focused on clearing obstacles or clearing the way. Okay, now the elephant has a lot of strength. All right, so there's this sense of right now at this moment in time, the elephant coming through for you as the destroyer of obstacles or challenges or delays that you may be experiencing right now, Nadira, in your life or in an area of your life. There is definitely here the intuitive or the third eye chakra here for this element, for this elephant, as well as the fire. And what's interesting is that red, it could be red, it could also be orange. Okay, so I feel that this has a lot to do with your either root chakra or your your root chakra or your sacral chakra. Okay, root chakra being stability, and sacral chakra being the passion and the fire. Okay, your ability to connect with that passion. So there is this sense of wisdom that you may be experiencing right now, that you may be kind of coming into the sense of epiphany. I feel that there is this sense of like you moving past any limitations, any challenges right now at this moment in time. You could be finding right now that it could be one or two ways. Okay, Nadira, you could be finding like you have like a creative block, or maybe a writer's block, a creative block, especially if you're very much connected to your to a sense of creativity. So if you are experiencing here kind of like what we would call like a writer's block, so to speak, or something not flowing, if I were you, I would definitely connect with your sacral chakra. Could be your creative muse as well. I'm also getting you really at this moment in time connecting with this elephant energy as moving things forward. So there could be a little bit of challenges that you may have been experiencing right now at this moment in time, or maybe, you know, in the recent past, where there's this kind of like you're moving through it with a trying to like do it with a sense of gentleness, but also doing it with a sense of, power as well. Let's see what else is coming through here for you, Nadira. Always remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Guess what, Nadira? You have here loyal dog. There's a sense of, and loyal dog says honesty, loyal, and dependable. Someone will protect you and guide you between the heaven and the earth. So again, the ethereal and the 3D. Okay, very interesting because this is giving this magician energy in tarot. The magician is very much connected to Mercury. Mercury rules the magician card in tarot. So there could be something here in regards of, the way that you're thinking about something, or the way that you are trying to plan on how to move past a challenge, or how to bring something in balance. Kind of like I said at the top of the reading, this elephant is like destroying the obstacles, or you thinking about how the best way to do that right now. But I do feel that you are gaining a sense of wisdom. There's a sense of your intuition being very much connected to this energy. Okay, elephant may be a spirit animal for you right now at this moment in time. You also have here dog. Okay, so the loyalty and the honesty and the dependability here. And again, there may be here someone, a friend, a supportive, family member, maybe here someone from the ethereal, okay, whether it's your higher self or a loved one who's crossed over. Okay, there could be here a lot of a companion, a person here who may be helping you in getting over, something here having to do with a challenge. Remember that I kept getting Ganesha at the top of the reading. It could also be a deity. Okay, it could be a religious or spiritual symbol here for you. Nadira, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. What else is coming through for you, Nadira? Let's see what else. By the way, like I said, the elephant is very much connected to the fire energy. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the loyal dog is coming across as this earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That may be of importance here. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, Nadira. You have here the bison. The bison is the buffalo, and buffalo is earth energy, okay? So the bison here, if I haven't read this yet, but the bison here is very much connected to buffalo energy. That's number one. There may be something here about you connecting with your sense of gratitude here as you go through your day, or being grateful that you're able to, muster the energy, the focus to again surpass with a sense of perseverance or passion, while you're kind of like moving past or destroying these obstacles or challenges or delays that may be in your way. I'm also getting the attitude of gratitude being very important, connected to this buffalo card here. Okay, so let's see what comes through here for you. Number one, it says prayer and blessings. So again, you may be calling this energy, whether it's the ethereal, connecting with the ethereal, or your higher self. Bison or buffalo says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life. Again, destroying the obstacles up ahead with this elephant. So again, that is coming through very precisely here. It says, fill my life with goodness and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So there you go. That being very valuable. Now, what I do want to mention here before I go to the next person on the list, which is Prob. Prob, you are the next person on the list, so get ready. But what I'm getting here is that you have two animals that are really, really large. Okay? So really, really large. It's as if there's a sense of tackling something here, okay, that may be in your way or maybe causing a delay. So I do feel this sense of like again, like the elephant destroying the obstacles, but also in a way connecting you to your crown chakra or the ethereal realm to help you move past those obstacles. So I do feel that there's a strong sense of spiritual strength or religious strength here. That being said, Nadira, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Up next, we have Prob. And as I get ready for Prob's reading, I want to welcome those of you who are watching. And yes, my list is closed at the moment in time. However, if you want an opportunity to be part of the 5-minute free readings that I do give on my channel, the only thing you have to do are these 3 things. Number 1, subscribe to the channel. Number 2, turn on your notification bell. And number 3, turn on all notification alerts connected to the channel. That's going to give you the maximum opportunity to jump in the chat list when I start to do a live reading, okay? Or you're also going to be alerted when there is new content on the channel. So that's very important. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. And what I ask in return is if you could give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And of course, if you would like to give a extra thank you for the free reading today, there is a Venmo link down below. There is no obligation. Who's up next? We have Prob. Prob, you have here the squirrel. I'll talk about that in a minute. And interesting because I'm not starting with this deck. But anyway, so that's all that I want to mention here for all of you, okay? So if I don't see you later today, I'll definitely be able to see you tomorrow because I'll be doing more readings focusing on this topic. This topic is going to be this week's topic. So tune in and, of course, join in the fun. Prob, as I always remind you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, but guess what? You have here Carefree Squirrel. Right now at this moment, it is interesting because squirrels, number 1, earth energy, okay? So there's a sense of security, resourcefulness coming through with the squirrel. The squirrel says Carefree Squirrel. It says preparedness, practicality, and manifestation, okay? Master of all hidden treasures. Help you guard the things that matter most. And that may be here, this energy that you may be connecting to right now at this moment in time. There's something about you being very vigilant, okay? Being very vigilant and vigilant about your resources. So you may be kind of like swirling around, getting one acorn here, one acorn there, and storing it. There's a sense of resourcefulness, like saving for a rainy day, or putting something together in case you need it. So there's this sense of resourcefulness here that I'm getting. There could also be something that you may be preparing yourself for. Okay, so preparing yourself for a rainy day, preparing for something in case something doesn't work out, you have a backup. That's how this is coming across here. There is a sense of practicality with the squirrel because, as I said, this is giving me a lot of earth energy here. So there's a sense of you being very focused right now as the squirrel, spirit animal, the squirrel energy may be around you, where you may be manifesting or wanting to, see things in the 3D in reality. I feel here that you may end up kind of seeing some type of like slow progression or coming across valuable resources or valuable people as you are kind of preparing for something or being resourceful. So be very vigilant here, or just aware, just pay attention at how those manifestations may be coming through for you. There may be some type of extra resources or opportunities that you may be getting here. It says, help you guard the things that matter most. There could be something here that you may be guarding. And, there could be something here you're preparing for, like a next step or a next stage. So the squirrel energy, again, I'm getting a lot having to do with resources. Maybe even working more than one job or, doing other things on the side. It could be also you connecting with your hobbies as well. All right, let's see what else is coming through here, Prob, in regards to spirit animal and the purpose they may have right now. Yeah, busy bee. Look at that. You also have bee. Both of these spirit animals are looking to the past or recent past. So there may be something that you may have started in the past or recent past that you may be restarting, or you may be connecting the dots, or you may be coming at the tail end of it. Okay. Hello, KXZAAY. Welcome. But right now we are closed. Yeah, no, it's okay. The session is closed already, but thank you for stopping by, my dear. Okay, don't forget to continue to stay connected to the channel, and you may have an opportunity perhaps either later tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Okay, that being said, here, Prob, you have here B. All right. So you may be very busy right now. There's something here about you. Maybe this is very much connected to family or to a community. So whether it's the community that you work with in the work environment, or whether this be the community as your family, but there's something here about you being very busy in order either to provide for your family or provide for something here that you've been working on for quite some time. I do feel here something having to do with collaboration here with bees. Okay. Bees work in a community, and within that community, everyone has a specific role. So because of this squirrel energy, which by the way, I'm connecting to Earth, and Earth being Pentacles energy, and there's this sense of being very practical, very 3D, very hands-on with something. The energy that I'm getting is that this could be very much related to career or job, where people have their specific roles and have their specific jobs. And there's this sense here of being very focused on, getting something done and making sure that it is, the practicality of like the logistics of something developing here. Okay. Again, this could also be you focusing on some type of manifestation. Okay. It could be manifesting something here in the career sector. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Again, I'm getting squirrel as this earth energy and pentacles energy. If it's not something connected to work, it could be something that's connected very much to something that is very valuable to you. So it could be an aspect of one of the areas of your life. But whatever that may be, there's a sense here of you preparing something, and maybe even getting some type of hidden opportunity or treasure, or as they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So there may be something coming up in your energy field. What this is also talking about, especially with B, is that, it's good that there's this sense of being very focused on something, but also to take the opportunity to smell the roses, so to speak. So although something may be super important and super valuable, and you may be kind of, really preparing something, or, manifesting something, that is also important for you to take time to connect with life's sweetness. Okay. So, yes, it's good that you have this kind of like all work type of mentality, perhaps right now at this moment in time, but you also need a little bit of play. Okay. That being said, you have Heron, and listen, I'm not surprised here. You have earth energy and air energy. Okay. So earth being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Okay. Now, what's interesting is Taurus and Libra both are ruled by Mercury. I'm sorry, are both ruled by Venus, and Virgo energy is ruled by Mercury. So there could be something here connected to those aspects or influence about Venus, that Venus influences, and also here, what Mercury may influence here. Okay. Whatever this is talking about patience. Okay. So there may be this kind of watchful eye that you have about something here in the near future. Okay. Heron is about patience, and it says, create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone and to find balance. Remember that I just said, take time to smell the roses. Bingo. That's exactly how this is coming across. It says, step confidently towards your purpose. the purpose that I was talking about here. Remember, some sort of resources here, some type of trying to be resourceful in something that really matters to you or something that you're manifesting. Again, that's coming through here. It says patience will bring you the rewards, okay? And of course, the rewards that the bees get is after all that hard work, they're able to create that honey. So it may be something blooming and it may be something that you may have to wait a little bit longer for, but it may be coming in your direction. So I hope that these, oh, and by the way, you have two animals that are focusing on air. Okay. That being said, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel, Prop. I hope that this has made sense to you. And if this has made sense to you, let me know how that has been confirmed here in this reading, okay? Let me see. What did you write? I'm very much focusing on job, looking for a constant place. That makes sense with that squirrel energy. You wrote, I think the advice is about being patient, is about finding another job. There you go. Okay. Yeah, because B has to do with a community of like-minded people who are working towards the same goal. So it could be very much connected to your work or career. It says, yes, it all has to do with my career. There you go. Validation confirmation. Thank you so much, Prop, for giving us that validation confirmation here in this reading. Up next, we have Zach. Zach, if you are here, come on down. Zach, it is now your turn. For those of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Unfortunately, the list has closed for today. Okay. Zach, if you are here, come on down. So right now, the list is closed, but of course, everyone who's already on the list, I will be doing your reading. But for those of you who didn't have an opportunity to join during that open list time, no worries. You are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to this channel. So whenever there is new content or whenever I come up, by the way, that was deer energy there. So I don't know. Zach, if you're here, come on down. After Zach, we have Carmen. So Carmen, if you are here, let me know. So for those of you who are new to the channel, again, just subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that you get an alert as soon as I come on to do a free reading, okay? Zach and Carmen, if you are here, come on down. If not, I'm going to go right back to the top of the list and call everyone who did not make it the first round. You're going to have an opportunity now to hop in for the second round. So Zach, okay, Zach, I called you about 2 or 3 times. No worries, my friend. You could come back a little later, Zach, and I'll loop you in towards the end. Hopefully you could come back. After Zach, we now have Carmen. Carmen, if you are here, let me know so that you can get your free 5-minute reading here. Okay. Zach and Carmen. Again, for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Free 5-minute readings here, focusing on potential spirit animals that you may have around you right now at this moment in time, as well as their purpose, their potential purpose in your life right now. Carmen, welcome back, my dear. All right, let's take a look here, Carmen, what's coming through for you. All right, Carmen and Zach, you guys are back. All right, so Carmen, I'm going to go to you. After Carmen, I'm going to go back to Yachna. Then after Yachna, it's okay, you missed. It's okay, Zach, you're still here, don't worry. After Carmen, I have Yachna. After Yachna, I have Jacques. After Jacques, I have Ed. After Ed, I have Zach. Okay. Rob, you did your reading. Okay, so no worries, Zach. You're still on the list, okay? All right, Carmen, welcome back to the channel. Okay, Carmen, let's see what's coming through here in regards to the potential animal spirit that may be around you at this moment in time. And when we say that, we're talking about the symbolic energy, okay? Yes, I see you, Carmen. Thank you. And then we're also going to take a look here at what their potential purpose here may be in your life right now. Okay, we're going to see how this may resonate for you at this moment in time. So let's take a look here, Carmen. Carmen, spirit animal here for Carmen. Interesting. One wanted to pop up, but it went right back in. I want to say it was water energy, but couldn't see that very clearly there, as it wanted to pop out, but then it went back in. So let's see. All right, we have here rabbit energy. Beautiful animal spirit here. Rabbit is very much connected to the earth element, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Rabbit, it's about fertility. So I'm getting here very much connected to fertility, very much connected to resources, very much connected to earth energy, being stable and secure. There's something here about you being very focused in expanding or blossoming prosperity or abundance right now at this moment in time. It could also be you trying to find out or trying to be very much connected. I'm getting the Empress energy here in tarot, which is very interesting. I think there's a rabbit on the Empress card, and if that's the case, I want to say there is, because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So it could be, again, there's this sense of like you tuning in. Okay. Okay, no worries, Zach, my dear. Don't worry, honey. You're gonna get your reading today, okay? So I'm getting here like you tuning in. Yeah, Mercury's in retrograde, Zach. So yeah, don't worries. I know sometimes it lags. Carmen, I'm getting here like you're tuning in. It's like you have your ear on the ground, so to speak, in trying to find something, or trying to listen to something, or trying to gain some type of like information here. What I'm also getting here, okay, so I'm getting here, you could be going through a situation, circumstance, or event where this kind of like being hyper vigilant. Listen, let me tell you guys, I have a strong Mercury placement. So when it's in retrograde, this is normal for me. My electronics start acting weird. I start jumping all over my words. So my apologies. We just got to deal with that for about a month and then we're good. Then I'm back to, everything's back to normal. But I'm getting here like you tuning into something here, being aware about something, putting your ear on the ground. There could be something that could be causing a little bit of nervousness or a bit of uncertainty, because I'm getting like maybe this energy here, feeling a little bit of being overwhelmed here in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Carmen. And this cloud of overwhelming feeling here has you kind of like making sure that you're like, on your P's and Q's. Okay. I'm also getting here again, you kind of really listening into something that could be beneficial. It could be helpful. This could be like, it could be very much related to career. Doesn't have to be career, could be connected to the family. Something having to do with stability and security because of that earth element. It's like you're doing the things that you need to do in order for you to be more practical, so that you can, I'm getting something here about self-love, self-care also, because of that Empress energy that I was getting at the top of the reading. So there's something here kind of like in order to help you with the sense of either nervousness or feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now at this moment in time. Remember, Uranus is in Gemini. So if you have Uranus is in Gemini and Mercury is in retrograde. So if you are a Gemini and a Virgo, you're feeling things very much more heightened, in those because of those placements there. Okay. So I'm getting there's this need to kind of like mellow out a little bit here. You also have here tough armadillo. Interesting, because I'm getting here like a tough exterior. So although there may be a little bit of uncertainty or a little bit of apprehension or a little bit kind of feeling overwhelmed, or maybe your nerves being on end, okay, being kind of like on alert. This is talking about that you're not showing that to other people right now with this armadillo. Armadillo is also earth energy, so a lot of strong earth coming through in your reading. This says here security, toughness, and boundaries. You need to, it says you need to be in connection with the help of others, and something about defending, okay? There could be some like a tough exterior so that you don't show your vulnerabilities to others. That could be here having to do with this tough armadillo. Okay, so there could be here some type of connection with that energy. Okay, so that tough armadillo exterior here helping you here. I'm also getting here messages having to do with creating or securing a healthier boundary. Okay, making sure that you're not allowing others to, you know, finagle that boundary that you may have. So it's very important to be consistent here in something, to be patient with something, also to have the, you know, the grace for yourself to acclimate to something, especially if it's something that you've been doing that's new, or something that is causing some sense of overwhelming feelings or energies here. Okay, again, I'm getting the rabbit being a little bit kind of like on the, you know, on alert. So there may be that energy that you may be surrounded right now at this moment in time. You do have earth energy here twice. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, Carmen, last but not least, let's take a look. By the way, up next we have Yachna. Yachna, if you are here, wow, another earth element. And the next earth element you have here is squirrel. Okay, squirrel, look at that. Always prepared. Remember that I said that this rabbit energy is giving me this energy like you're on alert. You're listening, you're putting your ear on the ground, making sure that you get all the information, making sure that you're sharp, you know, paying attention, being vigilant. That's the energy that I'm getting here for you, Carmen. Okay, so there could be something right now where you're like on alert, you're, you know, making sure, okay, you're listening, you're focusing. Again, it could be something that you may be feeling, the sense of being overwhelmed internally, but externally, you're showing like you are a tough cookie. Okay, you're not showing any sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I think it's more of an inner feeling, but externally, you're showing a tough exterior. Okay. You also have here, like I said, squirrel. So you have earth, 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 Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Remember, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so there could be a little bit of that Mercury in retrograde you could be feeling, which would make sense why this rabbit is here, okay? And that sense of nervousness or feeling overwhelmed is what I'm getting there. Squirrel says, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Remember, like I said, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit like you're paying attention, being super hyper vigilant. And here saying, hey, listen, you're not showing that to the world. You don't want to seem like you don't have it together, because you actually do. You have it together. You're trying to kind of regain your footing here. It says, don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. So beautiful energy here coming through. Three beautiful spirit animals. You got the rabbit, the armadillo, and the squirrel. Again, all earth energy, all yin energy here. So beautiful, beautiful messages. Carmen, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. All right. As I place these cards back into the deck, I am going to go back to the top of the list. So those of you intuitive friends who weren't able to, who may have missed your name the first time around, no worries. Right now, you're going to be able to be called again. Now, listen carefully. Like for some of you who may be busy, you may be at work or whatever, no worries. I'm going to have the same exact topic for the rest of the week. Okay, so Don't stress out. It's fine. If you don't catch me today, you can catch me tomorrow. If not tomorrow, sometime during the week. Just as long as you have that notification bell or all notification alerts on, you're not going to miss me. Okay. Because they're going to let you know when I am on. YouTube is really good at sending those alerts. Okay. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome. All right. So as all of you know, the list is closed for today, but feel free to join during the week or maybe tomorrow. All right. Thank you for all the love. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Gustavo. All right, here we go. Up next, we have Yachna. So listen carefully here in Twitter, friends. We have Yachna coming up. After Yachna, we have Jacques. I think Jacques is at work. I think I just read something a little while ago. Thank you for all the love. I have, after Jacques, I have Ed. After Ed, I have Zach. Okay, so no worries, my friend. You are all on the list. I'm going to actually write that here. Okay, Yachna, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I write this here so that we're not confused. Now, second call. Okay, second call. We have Yachna, which I know you're here, my dear. So just give me a second. After Yachna, I have Jacques, but I don't think Jacques is here. I think Jacques is at work. I think he left a quick note. So that means that chances are after Yachna, we're going to end up having Ed. Okay. I don't know where Jacques may be. Well, I'll see. I think someone just, oh, you're, nah, I'm home now. Okay, perfect. So Jacques, you're right after Yachna. After Jacques, we have number 3. We have Ed. So Ed G. Where are you, my dear? After Ed G, we have number 4, which is Zach. Okay. Intuitive friends, look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Carmen McLeod says, thank you. Your readings are so accurate. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it, especially for those of you who are new to the channel and you haven't had a reading with me. There you go. That's validation confirmation here for you all. Thank you so much, Carmen, for giving us that validation confirmation. Okay. Greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Yachna, who is here already. Welcome, Yachna. Thank you for stopping by. Let's take a look here at potential spirit animals and their potential purpose in your life right now at this moment in time, okay? Let's take a look at what's coming through for you. And all this, by the way, the horse was doing a little peekaboo there for you, Yachna. There could be something that may be moving on the earthly plane for you, but we'll see. Look at that. You have Firefly that just popped out of the deck here, Yachna. And this is talking about clarity. Okay, there may be something here that may have been a little bit cloudy in your mind or something that wasn't as clear, but I feel that there's a sense of clarity here that is starting to open up for you. Okay, you do have the air element. Okay, Firefly is all about the air. But what I'm also getting here is that remember that Mercury right now is in retrograde, which means that Mercury is going against its normal rotation, which usually causes a little bit of tension in areas that Mercury influences, which are communication, travel, knowledge, and forms of expression here. Okay, so even if you may be feeling a little bit of kind of this staticky, hazy energy, this Mercury retrograde is reminding you here that this is a great opportunity not to start something new, but rather start taking a look at reviewing, reflecting, reevaluating things that need clarity that could be very much connected to past experiences or past people. Okay, Yachna. So this time during Mercury retrograde, because again of that air element here, I'm getting that this is something that you may be experiencing right now. So little by little, you could be kind of connecting the dots here of something in the past or recent past. Now, this is not a good time to start anything. Okay, so it's not a good time to start anything, but it is a good time to restart a project that you may have started in the past or recent past and you feel like you want to complete. So those tasks or those things that you want to put a final period and dot at the end of it, now is a great time to do that during Mercury in retrograde so that you could be finished with that kind of open chapter that you may have left in the past or recent past. Okay, so there may be this sense of epiphany, there may be this sense of awakening, there could be some brainstorming. So I'm getting kind of like the Two of Wands energy. You're not really moving right now, but there's a sense of clarity that may be coming through for you through your crown chakra. Like you're connecting the dots, like I said, reconnecting, reevaluating, maybe even reconsidering something here from the past or recent past. Okay, so Yachna, let's see what else is coming through. By the way, after Yachna we have Jacques, after Jacques we have Ed, and after Ed we have Zach. Okay, Yachna, let's see what else is coming through for you in this reading. All right, let's see what's coming through for you, Yachna. And you have here gentle whale. You have water energy, yin energy coming through for you. Okay, air is considered yang energy. Water is considered yin energy. This could be, again, this sense of introspection. Like I said, during Mercury in retrograde, it's more about reflection. It's more about reevaluation. It's about that soul searching. It's not about doing anything new, but it is about bringing everything through that to that ending mark. Okay, and guess what you have here? You have gentle whale. It says introspection, depth, transcendent. You need to calm down and awaken the cosmic consciousness within you. Very much connected to spirituality here, and again, very much connected here to this awakening, this clarity, or this illumination. So during this time, you could be connecting the dots to, again, things that may have started in the past or recent past, or lessons or things that you kind of really want to. It's like doing, you know how this feels like? This is how I'm getting this. Doing like a spring cleaning in your mind, doing that spring cleaning of things from the past or recent past. Because that's what that Mercury retrograde energy is about. It's about just kind of, figuring something, reconsidering something, re-strategizing, so that once Mercury goes direct, then out of all this, high consciousness, thinking, connecting, soul searching, reevaluating, then you can move towards action at the end of that retrograde when Mercury goes direct. Okay, so that being said, let's see what else is coming through for you, Yachna. And what do you have coming through here for you? I wonder what element is up next. Interesting. You have coyote. A coyote. There we go. Coyote. This is about you being adaptable at this moment in time. Coyotes are. Okay, why is it that I can't say this? The pronunciation is off. So a coyote here has a lot to do with adapting. Okay, there's a sense of you adapting through this Mercury in retrograde. It could be maybe you have a strong placement in your Mercury, or maybe you have a Gemini and Virgo alignment somewhere there on your astrological natal chart. You could also have some type of changes happening here because of Uranus. Uranus is in Gemini right now at this moment in time. So that could also be creating a little bit of that static electricity here. But Coyote says here, the revealer of the truth. And again, there you go, validation, confirmation on that firefly, the illumination here, the sense of awakening or clarity here. And again, this is talking about revelation. So there you go, the revealer of the truth. It says, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own follies. Look at the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Again, validation, confirmation on what I was getting here about reconnecting, reevaluating, and reassessing from things that may be very much connected to the past or recent past during this Mercury in retrograde. Yachna, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to take part in these free messages here. Thank you so much, Yachna, and I hope that these messages resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. I'll see you next time. All right, so we're done with Yachna, and for those of you who are here visiting, welcome. Just know that the list is closed. The session is closed, but you are more than welcome to continue to be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. So as soon as when I do a reading, you are informed and you can also take part in that as well. Okay, so for future reference here. That being said, Yachna, thank you so much. And what did you write here? I love the cover of these cards. Oh, you're very well. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And you said thank you for your reading. You're very welcome, Yachna. Thank you so much. All right. Up next, we have Jacques. Jacques, if you are here, come on down. Jacques, you are up next. All right, Jacques is here. All right, Jacques, welcome back. Let's take a look here, Jacques. Just as a reminder, as I always remind all of you, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the potential spirit animals, plural, because I am using 3 decks, potential spirit animals and their potential purpose in your life right now at this moment in time. Okay, Jacques? So we'll see what comes through for you. Let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Jacques. What spirit animals coming through for you right now at this moment in time, and the purpose, potential purpose here that they may have. You have here peacock. Beautiful energy here. This is all about the sense of confidence. That's number 1. Number 2, this is very much connected to the air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, again, very much connected to the mind or to the sense of intelligence, rational, logical thinking here. I do feel here this peacock is looking at the past. Okay, there's this sense of confidence that you may be emerging or you may be tapping into right now at this moment in time. Okay, now the peacock is the one rather than the peahen. Although the peahen is the female, the peacock is the male. It is the peacock that shows its resilience, its beauty. And the peahen, doesn't have all those feathers or all that plumage, right? So this is talking about a sense of confidence that you may be emerging through right now at this moment in time, something that very much connected to maybe here the past or recent past. So there's this sense of like something you feel you have a very keen knack or ability to, and it's as if that ability, hobby, or energy here of confidence is very much connected to something that you feel very much secure about. Okay, so there's this sense of like feeling confident. There's this sense of accepting that natural knack or that natural ability that has you right now at this point in time, kind of like, yeah, I know that I'm really good at this particular thing, okay, or in this particular area, or I know that I have the skills or the insight or the natural talent or ability in something very specific here. Maybe a natural born talent, or maybe something that you have been working on or maybe working on right now. So this peacock energy is coming in as that energy. Now, listen carefully. Because this is the air energy, And because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, there could be here a little bit of a stagnant or a delay because that Mercury is in retrograde. Now, I know that, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but as someone like me who has a very strong Mercury placement here, I'm just sharing that information here. This Mercury, because it's in retrograde, it may delay something here connected to something that you're very sure or confident about. But it's not that it's not good or something like that. It's that there may be some type of, because of that Mercury in retrograde, there may be a little bit of a delay. So it's kind of like what I'm getting here is, don't take something very personal here. If you know that something is like really good, like for example, let me just give you an example. Let's say you're working on a project at work, right? And you're like, I know this is really, really good. I know that this project is like, I've worked on it. I know it's good because fill in the blank. And you present it to the CEO, or maybe you are the CEO of a company. You present it to someone, and they're like, "Well, right now we're gonna table that," right? And you're thinking like, "Oh my God!" Like, there's this sense of ego and pride connected to that, and you may take that as a rejection. And it's not so much that it's a rejection; it's more of like, this may not be the right time in order for you to present this thing, okay, or this something here that you're very confident about. So if that were to happen, it is because Mercury is in retrograde. It may not be the best time to do that right now. So I'm getting this very strong message to remind you of that, because there could be something here that could, in a way, create a little bit of tension with the ego, or with pride here, that that's something that you've been working on. Again, the peacock is looking at the past or recent past. That's something that you've been working on, or that you've been, whatever this may be, is really good. Like, you got it together, but there may be someone or something that may cause a delay in regards to the next step of this. Okay, so don't allow yourself to take that as a no, but rather as a not yet. You have here loyal dog, okay? Says honesty, loyalty, dependability. Okay, you're being protected here, whether this is the ethereal realm, whether this may be someone who has crossed over, or whether this is your actual 3D friends, family, loved ones. There's someone here who is guiding you in this process. By the way, both of these animals are looking at the past or recent past. So there's very much here a connection to maybe a loyalty that you have with something that you feel very confident in. Again, it may take some time, but just know that your paths are divinely guided. Okay, there's a divine timing energy that I'm getting here for you. Okay, that being said, Jacques, let's see what else is coming through for you. Jacques, I hope these messages are resonating for you at this moment in time. Oh, what came through here? You have grizzly. Okay, you have grizzly. There's a lot here. Okay, so I have grizzly, and I also have the dolphin, which is play. So remember, all work and no play is not good either. Okay, so although you may be working on something that you feel very confident for or towards, there is this energy here of reminding you that there's this, time for you to take a break at this time. Also, maybe also because it's very much connected to that Mercury in retrograde. Like I said, there could be a little bit of delays here, something connected to expressions. What are other things? Communication, travel, emails, drafts, things of that nature. Knowledge here as well. Those are the areas that Mercury influences. So there could be a little bit here of a delay with that. But Grizzly says power. It says, I am indestructible. And it's interesting because this energy of I am indestructible, again, it's coming across with the sense of confidence. Okay, you're very confident about something right now at this moment in time, even if there may be a little bit of a waiting time. It says, I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Okay, it says love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. A sense of persistence here. I will succeed. Yeah, whatever this is, there's this energy of you reaping the rewards, just like this grizzly bear here is reaping the rewards of actually the act of hunting and being proactive and persistent is allowing this grizzly bear to get its prey or to get what it needs to sustain itself. Okay, so very, very beautiful messages here, Jacques. I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe here to the channel so that you can take part in these live readings, but also so that you can enjoy the content on the playlist. Jacques, I hope that these messages have been insightful, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Ed. Okay, Ed, I hope that that made sense there, Jacques. Okay. All right. So, Ed, you are up next. Ed is up next. All right. There we go. Hello, Ed. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, Ed, what's coming through for you. And as I always like to remind each and every one of you, remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And we're going to take a look today here at the potential spirit animals, plural, okay, and their potential purpose in your life right now. Okay, so let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, Ed. Let's see the potential spirit animals and their potential purpose in your life right now. And you have the Scorpion. Interesting. Okay. Scorpion. Now, I know that the Scorpio zodiac sign is connected to water. However, in this deck, the Scorpion is very much connected to fire. Now, what's interesting is Scorpio energy is called the water of fire. Why? Because Scorpio is ruled in the modern or contemporary planet. I think it's Pluto, but the traditional, it used to be Mars. So again, there's that kind of water fire type of element going on here. So you do have here Scorpion. And what I'm getting here, and by the way, I wrote it down here also, I wrote career minded. There could be something here that you are very much focusing here about your career or your finances or your creativity. Because as you know, fire is very much connected to passion, ambition, drive. Okay, so you're getting a lot of this fire energy coming through right now at this moment in time. You could be a little bit on edge right now at this moment in time, which means, if somebody may rub you the wrong way or someone kind of says something to you or may do something or may say something, it may trigger you very easily right now at this moment in time. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. So Scorpio again, or Scorpion is coming across as you being very much career oriented or very much focused on something that is creating, or it's in a way awakening your inner fire, your passion, your drive, or your motivation. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here with the Scorpion. I'm also getting here, there's something very much connected to the past or recent past that may still be a little bit stinging you either emotionally or stinging you kind of like as far as your nerves. There's something here about maybe someone may have gotten on your nerves recently, and you may be at a phase right now that if someone says or does something, it may trigger you a little bit. So there's a little bit of trigger energy that I'm getting here. I do feel that this triggering, your reaction tends to be more being protective, like it's like a knee-jerk reaction here. So just be aware, especially with the planetary shifts that are going on right now. Okay, so there may be here, I'm getting this energy of you being a little bit on the edge in regards to some sense of emotions here. Okay, all right, let's see what else this is that's coming through for you. Yeah, because I'm getting a little bit of this reactive energy. And again, it's not, again, I'm not getting it as it being intentional. I'm getting it more kind of like a, knee jerk reaction here to perhaps something or someone, or maybe an environment, maybe a little bit on the edge. Everything is good until the scorpion gets upset. You know what I mean? So that's the type of energy that I'm getting here. All right, let's see what else is coming through here for you, Ed, right now at this moment in time. And you have here pure swan, elegance, purity, tranquility. Okay, remember this energy that I was talking about? You may be a little bit on edge, or maybe something that someone may say may rub you the wrong way very quickly. Well, guess what? You have here Pure Swan. And what does Pure Swan say? It says stay classy. So even if someone were to aim low, you're going to aim high. Even if it, takes a lot of restraint in you saying something, or it's going to take restraint in you wanting to act very quickly on something. This is talking about you reeling back those emotions and reeling back that type of sorry, I'm just gonna go like this because I see the bottom here. Oh, that didn't help at all. Okay. Um, so again, staying classy, okay? When someone aims low, you need to aim high here, okay? So that's how this is coming across. This is also saying accept the gift of love and beauty, all right? Again, I'm getting this energy of staying calm, cool, and collective, and allowing yourself to lean into your yin energy as opposed to your yang energy, because right now it may be this reactive type of energy that may be coming through. Now there could be some tensions here at work, there could be some tensions here having to do with family, maybe personal matters. That could be here the sense of like, again, this knee-jerk reaction that I'm getting. But this is talking about you really taking a moment to take a moment to wind down, take a moment to reconnect with your inner oracle, take a deep breath, especially if someone says something, in the wrong way, because again, Mercury is in retrograde. And as I always remind you, intuitive friends, when Mercury is in retrograde, it totally opens up the probability and the tendency for miscommunication or misunderstandings to be at a heightened energy. Okay. So that could be showing itself up here for you. Okay. So you have fire energy here, and you also have air energy. So fire being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and air energy being Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. All right. So staying calm, cool, collected is how this is coming across. Let's see your last and final card here is, ooh, Ladybug. Good luck is on the horizon here for you. By the way, let me do this because I just saw something here and I was a little bit confused. So we have Jacques and we're now on Ed. After Ed, we have Zach. So Zach, if you are here, just hang on tight because you're next. Okay, Ladybug, good luck. Guess what? Good luck is on the horizon. But listen carefully here, Ed, because I'm getting you are going to get this good luck, but there's something that you need to do here. You need to make sure that you are staying classy. Someone aims low, you aim high. There's a sense of you also accepting a gift here, okay? Accepting the gift of being classy, understanding that, you know what, you don't always have to respond or react in a way that could be a little bit, that could catch you off guard here. If you just maintain your inner calm or your inner, calmness or patience, stay right there, okay? Don't allow people to shake things up here for you, okay? So there could be a little bit of tension coming up, and this is already saying, hey, Ed, stay calm, cool, and collected. As long as you stay in the sense of tranquility and peace, and like I say, you stay classy, it's going to bring you some sense of more abundance, more blessings. Okay, this could be more people, because again, this is, I mean, listen, it doesn't have to be in career, but could be very well be in your career. So by you staying calm, cool, collected, and really focusing on tranquility, being honest, being transparent, staying calm, cool, collected. Maybe you have a natural knack or a natural charisma and rapport with people. This is talking about really honing in regards to your natural abilities, especially here with accept the gift. I feel that this has a lot to do with like a special knack that you have. It could be that your charisma, it could be your rapport with people, it could be your ability um to communicate with others, but there's something about you that you have that's really good, that could be beneficial for you if you just stay calm, cool, and collected. Ladybug says, good luck. It says you are a bright energy. Let worry go. Be happy here and now. It says, feel good about being a loving and colorful you. I mean, talk about validation confirmation. Stay classy no matter what may happen here, okay? It says, you bless the world with color and good luck. Now, I do want to say this because on this deck, I wrote, notes that I got as I was meditating with this deck. And I've had this deck like forever, like maybe 4 years or so. But when I got this deck when we were all in quarantine, so that's why I was able to write all these things. Like now I'm busy. Now I can't do that. But, Ladybug is very much connected to spiritual devotion. Okay. It's also very much connected to abundance as well. So it's a good luck here, symbol of good luck. So there may be good vibes coming your way or reminding you to stay in good positive vibes. That being said, Ed, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Remember, Ed, please share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. And let's see what Ed wrote here. You wrote popcorn, like you're okay. You're okay. And then you also wrote money bags, money. 4-leaf clover. You wrote a target, which means like I'm on target. You gave me some roses and some flowers. Thank you so much here, Ed, for your beautiful feedback and your validation confirmation. All right. Intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box or in the chat. All my information and links are there for you to take a look at. If you missed the opportunity to have a free reading with me, hey, listen, no problem. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you've turned on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to this channel so that when I am having a free live 5-minute reading on whatever topic I am focusing on that week, you have an opportunity to jump in and add yourself to the list. Okay. You will also get alerts connected to content that I am uploading that is brand new. All right. That being said, Zach, if you are here, my dear, come on down. Now it's the time for you, Zach, to get your reading. Please remember, intuitive friends, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And there we go. Zach, if you are here, come on down. All right, intuitive friends, I'm waiting here for Zach. Zach, if you are here, come on down. I'll be waiting here maybe 1 more minute. For those of you who may have missed an opportunity to take part, no worries. I will be focusing on these messages. On this topic for this week. Okay. So no worries. If you missed it now, you could come back during the week. Zach, if you are here, come on down. You have Fox that came out here. Skilled. Have Fox. Okay. Intuitive friends. Zach, if you're not here, no worries. You can catch me next time. Intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, loyalty, and your support to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you miss me now, no worries. You can join next time. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification alerts. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye-bye.